dripping sauce like a boss, plus I'm rocking heavy metal, yeah. I don't know nobody on my level, dripping sauce like a boss, plus I'm rocking heavy metal. I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwood smoking, I don't own papers, pass that 808. That shit a dome shaker. Oh, bitch, you know I'm grinding like a pro skater. Baby mama bugging, I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed, I got scales all on my floor. I got money on the line, plus I'm clocking that galore. I got bitches kissing bitches, all them bitches go explore. I'm feeling way up, well fuck it, I stay up. Put your bitch on my Snapchat, while I fuck up I make her. She want a chance with me, cause she know I'm a rapper. I give a dick but I never get feelings, cause shawty I know what you after. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, 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 they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. Get hit in my section at 12, gon' find your ass way in New Orleans. Watch I look bad, I'm jugging. Dissect your hand if your hand in my pudding. Put two in your man if your man keep a looking. Act like a pussy, your panties get tookin'. I'm not the type to go fuck with them niggas who fuck with them niggas who stay on some fuck shit. Young and trapping out the bando, from the ceiling fan to the damn floor, trying to stack my money up, cause that's the only way we can go. Tell my mama that I'm okay, see the money coming through the doorway. Got a bad bitch with a lot of money, that's foreplay. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me.
Let's go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean,
applies the finish! And he lines up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Long ball upfield.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get...
He gets big! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Platini! They want to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Messi, this is promising. And it's Iniesta. The ball's gone astray. Now it's Platini. Eto'o. This looks promising. Eto'o! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. So much time and space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi goes steaming forward. Iniesta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passes short and sharp. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the
So
field
once again, we're underway.
Number 13, Darwin Núñez.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Makalele hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hullet. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pirlo. That pass isn't the best. Makalele making good progress on the right-hand side. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, some tackle that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Iniesta clears it away. Bellingham. That's very neat. And that's played in low. And that has been clubbed away. And he's gone backward here. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Makalele, they'll have one final crack at it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Hullet. Eto'o. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Darwin dominates aerially so often. Messi, and he was alert to it.
There will be one
Well, that
minute
might be
added
that,
time.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Gilberto Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Eto'o. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a goal kick. Messi.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's in a good position here. And this is Iniesta. Fires it in low. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Maldini. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number
And the action
9,
is back on the way.
Mbappe.
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. Gilberto Silva. That's a sharp pass. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne looking for options for movement. There's no flag. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bournemouth with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. And he's running through. Eto'o. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Colorado Springs really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
They want to be quick to recover this. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And here's Makalele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Messi. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. He's through, now is he in?
Colorado Springs really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's tidy. And pull it! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Iniesta making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact.
Bellingham! Eto'o, nicely weighted ball. Iniesta. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Makalele. And here's Platini. Platini shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Platini. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eto'o! Messi finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's in on goal. Platini touches it back. Passes short and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. Platini. Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please make sure
Some first-half thoughts?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Number 9.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that is out of play. He's got away. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's gone loose. Costa Curta. And they've got rid. And this is Eto'o. Great vision. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And his chance! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round.
Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Platini plays it short. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Platini goes short. Tries a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Right. अरे भाई
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. He's onside. Messi! Now, who's in for the pieces? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. That's good running with the ball. And he's searching through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a pretty loose path. That could spell trouble. And he's on his way.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Haaland. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Pull it. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
TDs.
Like the flowers, so
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Cleared without hesitation. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Beckham. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Maldini. Bonucci. Now it's Eto'o. Knocks it into space. So much time and decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And this is Iniesta. He's on it. Can he get away? Makaleli. Now this shapes to shoot! He scored! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
Lewis Suarez! It's hit the upright. And he's straight offside. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's played through for him. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Colorado Springs really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Platini with the clearance. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
that's put paid to a promising move. We are into overtime. Ambitious ball here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Division 1.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitution on the
Leading
field.
1-0 at the break.
Number 7, Platini.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Substitution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The referee has given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kaká getting this one clear. He's going for goal! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Beckham. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Kaká. Threads one in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they've got rid. He's having a go!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be...
Oh, terrible mistake. Just the goalkeeper. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. Tries a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got away. Delivers with whip. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to make the challenge. Makaleli. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Colorado Springs really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be...
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Eto'o.
Time for a change in personnel. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to...
He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.
Bro, solo Adam Whitey official. Yes, bro. GG5Gs.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No outsmarting him this time. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly.
To reach
Stood up
division
very
and
well to his
blockade, it was
man.
my first time division 1 and my dream. Arey, sorry
Good
bhai.
pressing, squeezing the play.
Sorry bhai.
So Jim, tell me
Chale
this, who
aana
are
baat
you
mein.
looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always...
Gets his head on it!
It's like
It's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job
Sorry
keeping
bhai,
sight of the
solo
ball.
Adam
Made a
Whitey.
classic move and met it perfectly.
Is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Iniesta. Well,
Arey,
the
arey
defence
bhai.
proved
Mat ro bhai.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Platini!
Arey.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Platini goes short. Eto'o. And now a sudden chance to counter. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot!
GG bhai.
Goal!
Arey, arey.
They have
Signal
pulled
se to.
themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the
Yes.
quality as needed, and
I
once
have
they got
36
going,
win, 12
they were
draw.
awfully hard to stop.
24 lose.
The
कोई ना भाई
lightness
दो
of
मैच
step,
खेल लो
the
बढ़
sharpness of
जाएगा
movement, the certainty of finish.
ऐसा
Oh, that's
बहुत होता है
wonderful
भाई
to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a go! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Foul.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his
Total
pocket.
72 में जान
Well,
still
it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to
relax
understand
करो
the
भाई
frustration
good job
of
in
being
division 1
denied a clear opportunity,
कुछ
but
नहीं
it
है
had to be
division
done.
1 भाई
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret.
Messi!
shit shit
And
shit
that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. Score 1-1. And that's the second half started. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fiore. That is lovely. Drilled in low. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. Fiore. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta. Now Fiore. Eto is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Fiore.
10 and got 28 minus.
And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
खराब लगा भाई, खराब लगा. Is equal to 8 to light.
Smartly reclaimed.
किच्छु ना लगा.
He's in a great position here. They've got to be quick to recover
अरे
this.
अरे अरे.
Maldini attempts a clearance.
8 to light. GG's. Yes, yes. Good up. यार खेलছে. हालात हो गया.
Changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
There's the shot.
अरे भाई.
Oh, Barcelona!
Shit.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Closing in on goal. Neymar!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now he's off and running. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi, the man we've all come to watch. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a very... It's Rooney!
GG's right.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes has been
Eto.
indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Hullet. Not much subtlety about that
Nice,
challenge.
GG's.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
Good game.
The kind of match...
अरे आजबे आसो आसो send code Mr. Tomo. কই গো আসো লুপো অনলাইন Jeez, and chat. Magic. Yes.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Lampard, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Eto'o, and he's away, and that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Chat, man.
This for the lead.
Stream snipe করবে নাকি?
And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Maldini. That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. And this is Eto'o. Oh, it's come loose. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Jeez.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Makaleli. And here's Eto'o. And here's Iniesta.
Iniesta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Platini. That's good running with the ball. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Iniesta. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Platini. Great defending, strong and determined. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is a crunching tackle. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, super find. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the... Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Platini is flagged offside.
की तो स्लाइडिंग टैकल में अच्छा बाप रे।
Substitution for Milan, number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 9, Conte.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Coming on
That's
the field,
very neat.
Number 10, Messi.
2 minutes to be added on.
8, Jorginho.
Gattuso,
Number 23, Gattuso.
Makaleli. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of...
Come one more. What you tell?
Let the beat drop. Hell of a match.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Eto'o. Could move up a gear here. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Iniesta. And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Platini. And this is Eto'o. Messi is onto this. And the shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be
He's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Baresi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Iniesta goes on a charge down the left. And here's Platini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that
Khali
is a
sliding
foul.
taken. Khali sliding taken.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Messi!
Oof.
Oh, that is
Bhai
beautiful!
Sahab.
He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A true beauty of a goal.
Thanks,
so
bhai.
brilliantly executed.
Facts and
Oh,
it's.
that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as...
Oh, he's been caught in that shot, surely!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hello, hello, brother. Next come, brother. Facts and it's.
And this could be the final action of the first
Yeah, right.
half.
Facts and it's.
He gets big.
Who are you?
Decent enough try.
DK is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Akash Neil. No brain. Free kick টা দেখলি ভাই উফ
Baresi. And it's
PG
half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has put paid to that. And it's Conte. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
টিমে তো সবার 12টা
Oh, that wasn't far away.
সেটাই তো ভাই সবাইকে মেরে দিচ্ছে
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pullet. Looking for options for movement. Bonucci.
সে
Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It'll
সে
be a throw-in.
কি আর পারি
And it's Makalele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's going up front in a hurry. Thinks one through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hullet. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now can they get it back? Goes for the shot!
Achha.
And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
GG's.
Substitution for Milan, number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on to replace him is number 22, Bergkamp.
Rijkaard.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Look at this. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
अरे यार आरेक्ट लगेगा लगी काम
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Plays the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And claimed it back swiftly. The ball's gone astray.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Michel Platini. And this is Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Gilberto Silva. Iniesta. And this is Puskás. Oh, this looks sharp. Maldini. That's a throw. Gilberto Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now it's Puskas. Puskas!
Puskas made it
nigga.
all look
Hi,
so
bro.
simple there before he
Hello,
invited
bro.
his own
Tell, bro.
complications.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball has bounced loose now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Offside, 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 offside.
Gilberto Silva.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldo might just make this. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute
Gilberto
added
Silva
time.
has a look and plays it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
Those of you
A
making
change
their way
perhaps
home on
after
public
half-time.
transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He can run onto that. Baresi makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. But that has not gone well. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. It's a good-looking delivery. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Goes for a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Cross into the... Up he goes!
Good bullet.
Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now.
Judge, surely!
Check.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Foul,
Well, I
foul,
think
foul,
it's pretty
foul,
clear
foul.
they've changed their shape, certainly
Gareth
when
Bale.
defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Look at the space here.
Bye.
Not offside that time. One 0 as we head towards the end. And that could set him on his way. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet stood his ground strongly.
Colorado Springs really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Maldini. He's gone for goal! And that is
Aye,
that.
bhai, आकाश ने,
Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line.
आए भाई तू दाड़ा ओके Old people watching guys, कोई ज्वाइन करना है तो कर लीजिए. गाड़ी यही अच्छी भाई. ভাই ডিভিশন গেলে আসছে একটা আরে ভাই সাব। hell of a match ভাই पकड़ के खेलेंगे भाई
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Foul भाई
Plenty
foul
of appeals, but the referee is
पीछे से
not
मार रहा है
interested.
भाई
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Michel Platini. He's had a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. He's having a go! A collective sigh of
ভাই ভাই
relief from the
স্টার্ট কেন বলি
defence.
ভাই তুই কোথায় চলে গেছিলিস কতক্ষণ দাঁড়িয়েছিলাম ভাই দাঁড়া আসছি এটা শেষ করে
Messi, he has found the way through. He's
Foul,
been
foul,
bundled
foul.
over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
ভাই
Well,
অন
they're
করে রাখ
struggling
অন
to
করে
cope
রাখ
with a
আসছি
pacey
অন করে
dribble
রাখ
because
আসছি
they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Decent hit from there.
let me win this match
Schneider. Maldini. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Cleared without complication. Schneider. And back to the keeper. And it's Makalele. Now there's a fine ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Colorado Springs are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, they could break here. Gilberto Silva goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And here's Eto'o. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makalele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Michel Platini. Iniesta. And he's managed to get free. Iniesta. It's a mighty effort!
Yeah.
No mistake! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries a deft little ball. Tries to get it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
That is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy,
Aye,
that
aye.
was tense. The
Send
two
code.
sides separated by the games.
Got the ball. বল লেখ এখানে লিখে দা ঢুকে যাচ্ছে বানাও really care. Let's go. Finally on stream. Not a...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out. Well played. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Makaleli. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Still goalless at the moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And that's a good ball. A lot of... Shot a goal!
GG's
It's
fine.
there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Now it's Platini. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's got a side of goal.
Penalty,
He's
right?
brought him
Penalty.
down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. So much time and space. Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Chiellini picks it up from the goal kick. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Makalele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now there's a fine ball. It's Eto'o! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a... And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance, surely! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Colorado Springs certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 10. Messi. Number 8. Iniesta. Coming on the field. Number 22.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style!
GUI.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's good play. He is through here. And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pull it. Now it's Neymar.